Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make homemade marshmallow fondant. This is perhaps one of our most requested videos, so I can't wait to show you. It's super easy and it tastes delicious. Let's get started. To make the fondant, we're going to be using 450 grams of mini marshmallows, 1 kilogram of icing sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're going to use between 2 to 5 tablespoons of water. And then to grease up the mixer and the surface, any surface that you put the fondant on, you want to make sure that it's covered in vegetable shortening. The first step is to take 2 tablespoons of water and just put it in with the marshmallows. And then we need to melt the marshmallows, and I'm going to use the microwave, and I'm going to put them in for 30-second intervals, and it's going to take around 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes. So once the marshmallows are melted, I'll be back. When the marshmallows are melted, they should look like this, nice and creamy, and at this point you can add in your vanilla extract, like that, and then just stir that up. And we'll move on to the next part. So as you can see, I have my stand mixer fitted with the dough hook attachment, and what I want to make sure I do is coat the inside of the bowl and the dough hook all the way up to the top here in this vegetable shortening, because the marshmallows are really sticky and it's going to make your job a little bit easier. It's still going to stick to the bowl slightly, but this makes it quite a bit easier. So I'm just going to finish greasing this up and then we'll start adding the ingredients. So I've put the marshmallows into the greased bowl, and now I'm going to put about half my bag of icing sugar in. That's probably good enough to start. And then I'm going to just put it on to low and let it mix. So the first half of the icing sugar and the marshmallows have started to come together, and I'm just going to add another tablespoon of water and a second one, just like that. And then I'm going to put in the rest of my bag of icing sugar. And then I'm going to continue to let it mix entirely until it comes completely together and it forms like one little ball at the bottom of the mixer. So when your fondant has come together, it's just going to look something like this. It'll be quite stiff. Now, if you find that it's too soft, you want to add a little bit more icing sugar back into it. And if you find that it is too stiff, just add more water in the turning process. So what you want to do next is make sure that you grease your hands and you grease your work surface really well with the shortening. So I've taken the fondant out of the bowl and it's on to my Crisco covered mat here. And I've really covered my hands because I want to be able to work it and make it into a nice little ball. Just knead it a couple times, just like this. And then just put it into a tight ball or a couple of them and wrap it really tightly up in plastic wrap. And it's good to use whenever you want to use it. It's just like regular commercial fondant. If you want to color it, you can use any of the gel paste that you see me use before. It's just exactly how you would color the regular commercial fondant using the gel paste, or you can even, I saw this thing where you can even use a little bit of jello, but I just found out that the color came out a little bit too pastel for what I like, and I really like the vibrancy of the gel pastes. So I'm just going to wrap this up and I'll be back to close the video. So I've got my fondant wrapped up in the plastic wrap, and at this point you can pop it into the fridge if you need to, or you can just leave it out as well. Without the air inside, it's going to last for quite a long time. If you do put it into the fridge, before you use it, you might find it to be a little bit hard. So just pop it in for about 10 to 15 seconds into the microwave and it should be back to being nice and soft. So like I was saying earlier, you can use it, roll it out, cover it with cakes. It smooths out really nicely, and you can use it for making little figurines and whatnot. So this was a really requested video, so I hope you guys liked it. Sorry it took so long to make it. And remember, you can find us on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and we'll see you next time.